actually don't know if I'm in the middle. I hope I am.
Hello. Yo. I have.
Hey loves, welcome back or welcome if you're new to my channel. My name is Sonja Baris, and in today's video we're gonna be doing an October reset. So as October approaches, it is currently September 28th. I wanted to take you guys along with me to setting up for the month of October. I'm talking about like calendars and my Notion, which I'm gonna be talking about that in a few minutes, and also like my apartment and me, the things I want to do, I want to achieve, etc. For the past month, I've been using Notion as an everyday tool, help me work out my life a lot more simpler. This is not gonna be a full Notion video because that would be too long for this, but I wanted to show you some simple tips and tricks you can use to set up your Notion to organize your life and organize your month of October. So let's go onto the computer. I'll see you there. This is my Notion dashboard. As you can see, it's very personalized. It screams Sonja. I love pink, if you don't know. And I set up this dashboard to just have a general idea of what I have on my Notion and where I want to go in each and every side of my Notion. There are 4 sides to my Notion. That's the daily side, the social media side, pole vault, and university. I'm gonna be showing you guys around about my Notion. I'm gonna start with the daily side of it. So this is the daily side of my Notion, and as you can see, I have a little quote on top that says, "Don't feel bad for doing what's right for you, because sometimes we have to be selfish." I am very bad at keeping habits, so I did a little habit tracker at the side of my Notion. So I could literally go on my phone in the morning and know what I want to do or what I have to do to get my morning on. And then I have a night routine as well. This has been very helpful for me, and I did a to-do list. You can do it however you want, but I like the to-do list because I can check it and I can feel accomplished when I see all the blue things checked on. At the side of this, I have a schedule, and I'm not gonna lie, I've always been bad with like planners and scheduling because I always forget to plan the stuff that I need to plan. Down below, I have my expenses and my budgets. Let's go back to my dashboard so we can go onto the second side of my Notion, and that will be social media. As you can see, social media is becoming a big part of my life. I do want to become a full-time content creator. Here is my social media. I created a content calendar so I can keep up with the things I want to do. I have few social platforms: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and I want to keep posting on all of them. So I have my social media content calendar to keep up with the things I want to do. One thing I did was create like some sketches of each and every social media, so when I come to create a post for like I want to make a YouTube video, it will pop up and it will give me ideas onto what I want to be the title, what I want it to be the thumbnail, and I did that for each one social media, and they are very helpful. I also love that in a calendar you can just move things around without having to go exactly to edit the stuff in. Onto the third, and I would say my favorite side of my Notion, we will go to the pole side of my Notion. I feel like this part of the preparation is very important. I did quite a few things. As you can see, I have a practice and meet journal. I also did a workout side to my pole Notion. Here I got my weights, which I do on Mondays and Thursday, and it's a really long list of things I have to do. I also have my other workouts: Tuesdays, Fridays, and Wednesdays and Saturdays. It's just what I have to do. I have like therapy exercises here as well. I have an injury in my shoulder, so I am doing water therapy on the pool weekly or daily if I can. I also have a meets calendar, and it will show all my meets upcoming the season. We have no meets yet. And then at the end of the whole purple page, I have my goals, which I won't show. Later on, I'm gonna be setting my October goals. Last but not least, I'm gonna show you my university Notion page. As I said before, I don't have a lot of things here, just the to-dos and the important dates calendar. Now, to show you guys how to set up your Notion or how to add things to your Notion, you just have to add a page and you get started. Something I like to do is I like to go to the three dots at the top right of the page. You won't see them here, but when you open Notion in your computer, you will see them. And those little three dots have a menu, and you can literally change the font of what you write on your page there. There are three types of font. I always use the serif font. I love that font. It makes it look fancy and pretty, and that's what I go for every time. And here I am setting an icon for the daily dashboard I'm making for you guys, so you can follow along on how to make it. To write on the page, you just enter to start an empty page, and it would say type /command. And I just like to write a semi-title there. I usually use the heading 3 setting to make it look bold and like a heading. And you can do that by picking on the 6 dots at the left and going into the little menu, and it will say heading 1, 2, and 3. I also go into that menu down below, and as you can see, there's a color one, and you can go from color of the letters or color of the space, like highlighting the space. And I use that to set an aesthetic for each page I use. Pivot is red, dashboard is pink, university is green, and so on and on. After setting your title, you can just go and write whatever you want under it. I like to organize what I want in the space, and if I'm doing a list, I'll go to / and I'll set the menu on which thing I want to do. If it's a to-do list, then I can do a to-do list, and then I'll have the box to check on each and every time I do the thing. If it's a table I want, then I can go into this setting as well and create a table. As I was saying in the first part, you can create a table and set different things to it so you can track whatever you're going for. In this case, expense tracking, you can set up the first column for what you're spending on or what did you spend on, the second column for how much did you spend, and the third column is when did you spend that. I like that you can set a number. You can set the style of the column to numbers and set them into dollars as well, so every time you write a number in the how much I spend, it will appear as dollars. I also like to make my tables into calendars, and you might have seen it in my social media and in my meets. When do I have my meets? And it is easy. You just do / and you go into the little menu and go into calendar or database, and you can literally set a table into a calendar going into layout, and as you can see, it says calendar there, and whatever you write on your table upwards, it will show on your calendar downwards. The same way, if you write something in your calendar, it will show into your table. And that is very helpful for people who are very visual, and I would say it has been very helpful for me. Last but not least, you can change the cover of each page to a certain picture. Notion gives out a lot of pictures, but you can also upload your own. I did that. I searched mine for in Pinterest, and then I set it to each page to give it an aesthetic view. Now that that's done, I'm gonna be setting some goals and content for the month of October, as well as cleaning up my apartment.